Show yourselves! Who summons the master of the Yellow Lantern Corps?
I know fear is your wings thing, but love will conquer all.
Love will not stop the monster that is fear!
I love disappointing you, Sinestro.
Feel my unbound fury!
You're always so angry, Atrocitus. Saint Walker, help me!
I'm on the video section.
My ring's power is the power of hope, but it can only really help
Give
a
me the
Green
link to it,
Lantern.
Dean.
Oh, I love Hal. Is he
Give
coming?
me the link to it, I can't see it.
We now have you outmatched. Tell us why you brought us here.
For stuff! That's why I'm here. Indigo 1, get this thing off me!
I understand and sympathize, Larfleeze, but we did not bring you out here.
Wait a minute. If none of us are responsible for bringing us out here, then
Really
who
playing
is?
Lego?
That would be me.
Lego Batman. Hey James, you're just telling everyone you're freaking PT speaks to the MJ. Wait, why are you broadcasting my audio, Joel?
You sure Killer Croc went this way, Batman?
He broke into the city records office just back that way. And then he had lunch right here.
Are you sure it's a good idea to follow Killer Croc into a sewer?
Got to find out what he's up to. Let's go.
Wait, why don't we just play this with Steve Remote play, James? Really? That's your problem?
Why are you just streaming this to YouTube instead of just streaming it to me on Discord? What, you're just streaming this to the entirety of YouTube? Why? I can hear myself. This is annoying. I've muted it. Yeah, anyways, you have fun doing that.
Nice! Time to clean this place up a little.
did. What?
Hey, you did it!
You sound surprised. Your suit should protect against that toxic slime, Robin.
Fine, but you're paying for my dry cleaning. This place is still damaged from the last time we fought the Joker.
There was a lot of destruction back there.
Guess a little more destruction won't hurt.
Let's just get going. Careful, Robin. Those hatches look a little slippery.
I'm TV's out of West. Don't suppose you could lend me a hand? Hello, I'm TV's out of West. Don't suppose... you could lend me a hand? Hello, I'm TV's out of West. Don't suppose you could lend me a hand? Hello, I'm TV's out of West. Don't suppose you could lend me a hand?
My job is to make college easier because students have a lot on their minds.
All right, here we are. So we're gonna go up here. Use Swamp Thing. He's gonna go down into here and get shark repellent. We're gonna jump on it.
Excellent rescuing work back there.
Hello. There it is.
TV's out. The rest of... Ah, la, la. Damn it, Swanson, I want them found. Not the griffins, you moron. The rest of my light, bright pieces. My name isn't Adam Wee. Or is it? Who am I? What number did you dial? Don't ever call here again. I guess I told him.
The voiceover really seriously started with Batman and Robin, the animation. And
Hey, what's up? I'm KBHD here, and this is the brand new Galaxy S22 Ultra. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and I promise you, I'm not going to call this the Note 22 Ultra over and over again in this review. I swear I can make it through this video without making that joke. But really, the bottom line here to understand this phone the best really is like, if you took the name off of this phone, what Samsung is giving you for the money is a Galaxy Note. But the phone that I'm reviewing and using is called the S22 Ultra. Let's get into it. So the word Ultra in Samsung's lineup has basically come to just mean the highest ambitions, the biggest numbers, the best specs, and the most features overall. It's just that now the Ultra name has swallowed up the Note stuff too. So Note used to be that one special edition phone with the squared off design, the flat top and bottom, and the pen built in. Now that's just all wrapped up into Ultra. And the S22 Ultra does not miss a beat with all the Ultra stuff. They're packing in the highest end chip they can. That's the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 here in the US, with a massive new cooling solution alongside it. The RAM is technically down from last year. The base model has 8 gigs and all the rest have 12, and there's no more 16 gig version, but I honestly don't miss that. I can't imagine someone really needing 16 gigs of RAM in their phone right now. But you absolutely can go up to 1 terabyte of non-expandable storage though. But this display is also excellent. It's a huge 6.8 inch 1440p AMOLED at 120 Hz with a 240 Hz touch sample rate, and the big new number is a max brightness of 1750 nits. Now on the one hand, I don't want to overreact about 1750 nits, like it's a big number, but brightness works on a logarithmic scale, so this 1750 is not dramatically brighter than the 1500 max from last year's S21 Ultra. These phones are all very sunlight readable, but I do still want to give Samsung credit for continuing to improve an already best-in-class display and making it even better. It's still got the same great ultrasonic fingerprint reader as last year right under the middle of the screen, and still has a hole punch camera in the top middle. And it's an LTPO 2 panel now, which means in addition to being really responsive, it can drop that refresh rate as low as 1 Hz when there's nothing moving on the screen. Really, my only dislike with this display is the curve over the edges. So if you look at this phone next to last year's S21 Ultra, obviously these phones are different shapes, and the displays are actually slightly different resolutions. And this new shape definitely curves more over the sides, which I don't like as much. Other than that, this is an awesome Ultra display. And we all know it's not an Ultra without a massive battery. So yeah, 5,000 milliamp hours should do the trick. Now, interestingly, there are some tests online showing that it doesn't last as long as last year's 5,000 milliamp hour battery. And you can see Arun, Mr. Who's the Boss, did a variety of things in his test and found the S21 Ultra did last a bit longer than this phone. And to me, when I see that, I'm like, okay, there's a variety of factors that can contribute to that. One, the slightly brighter display. Two, a little bit more of a power-hungry chip that runs hotter in the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. But generally, my battery experience has been very, very good. I actually never killed it in a day, never really got anywhere close, easily ending heavy days with 30, 40+% battery left, and could extrapolate about 7 hours of screen on time out of a charge, which is great for me. I know screen on time is different for everyone, but it's been great. Plus on top of that, it does charge a bit faster than last year, up to 45 watt peak charging if you buy that $50 optional brick. So I'm glad they fit that big 5,000 milliamp hour cell in here, despite also adding the S Pen, which takes up a whole column along the inside of the phone. But speaking of that S Pen, that's what's new, the Note stuff. Now, I'm personally not the biggest S Pen user. I think I say this every time I review a Note. Like, I think I signed one PDF last week with it, which was really convenient, but you know, I did it once. And I used Samsung's handwriting recognition in the Notes app. Super cool that it works really well and you can search what you've written. And I just enjoy that it still clicks a lot like that. So it is definitely impressive. I still think it's the best stylus in any phone, and it's literally got all the features the last Notes had. Smart Select is nice for screenshots and annotating things. Lock screen quick notes are still super convenient if you use Samsung Notes. And it even still has that long distance Bluetooth connection that lets you use the button on the S Pen to remote control take photos without touching the phone. And the new display brings latency down from 9 milliseconds, which is already pretty good, all the way down to 2.8 milliseconds, which to me basically feels like real time. You know, I'm not an artist who's doing massive drawings or extremely precise sketch work with the pen. It's just casual writing. And so the fact that it uses AI to predict where the pen is going to go and starts drawing those pixels slightly ahead of where the panel is actually registering it is pretty next level. So to me, this is as close to one-to-one as it gets. But at the end of the day, if you see all of this and you're like, I still probably won't really use any of it, then you can just slot the pen right back into the phone and never use it. It's out of the way, and the phone didn't make any sacrifices to include it. So, okay, here's a bunch of other smaller things that I noticed from using this phone every day that you should too if you're planning on getting one. So the speakers are excellent. They get very loud and sound crisp and clear like last year, some of the best in any smartphone, so that's great for watching media. But then the display curving more over the edges than last year makes it worse for watching videos. And then the vibration motor, this is a small thing, but I mentioned it also in the S22 review. They changed the type. So it went from a Z-axis
Why?
Does it annoy you that they put that Samsung dropped the resolution after the S20s?
What do they do?
Does it annoy you that they dropped the resolution of all the?
Does the Note 20 does the S22 not have 1440p?
No.
Really?
Mhm.
Oof.
Nor does the S22 Plus.
Or the S22?
No. No. And the S21 and S21 Plus didn't have it. What's the point?
Laggy ship.
It's a freaking $1,000 phone. It's a $1,500 phone.
On what? I'm gonna just sit here with my 2200 with 1440p.
That of course until the S22 Ultra becomes cheaper. You wink. Yeah, the S22 Plus has 1080 by 2340.
Hell.
Come on, it's a flagship phone. You just got to put the 1440p on it. It's nice. It's a nice to have, not a nice to not have.
I mean, I'm using 1080p currently.
I'm not.
Why?
Visual fidelity. And in dark mode, most of the pixels are off anyway. I mean, even the Google Pixel 6 Pro has 1440p. Just why not? Now put it back on before we all kill you. Whereas the S22 Ultra, that thing's a beast.
The what?
S22 Ultra.
But that's not even 1440p.
The S22 Ultra is 1440p.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, just the Plus and the Standard aren't.
Oof. See, this is why the S20 Ultra is so good.
I mean, new one's an Ultra phone anyway, so in the lineup it would have been headed anyway.
Suppose.
I'm saying that's why the S20, the S20 Plus, the S10, and the S10 Plus are so good.
Well, in terms of value, in value, the S20 and S20 Plus is better value than the S22 and the S22 Plus.
Yeah, because they had better screens.
These are flagship phones. Albeit not the flagship that the S22 Ultra is, but...
No, that thing's top of the line. Top, tippity top.
Like the S20 was. The S20 Ultra.
Until the Note came out, went, get the fuck out of here.
If the new Note 20, the S22 Ultra is back to having that 40 megapixel selfie camera.
Yeah, but it's a different sensor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same megapixel though. Interesting here, the selfie camera is Sony. Why? Samsung, you're a camera company.
Yeah,
I mean, their rear camera stuff is, you know, not Sony, but their front camera is.
It's
Sigs. And Ethan, you know, the Note 20 Ultra's camera setup was so good that they've just like kept it and refined it every time. Like your phone was the last Samsung phone with a 42 megapixel telephoto.
Yeah, but it's got better zoom than the new ones.
The S20.
Yeah. It can zoom in far.
These ones can zoom in 100 times.
Yeah, but not as well.
But that's a larger sensor. They let in more light, therefore they look better. That's why they dropped it down to a 12 megapixel. That's why iPhones are so successful with their 12 megapixel ass. Oh, wait, no, you have a... Wait a second.
Well,
Am I looking... I think I'm looking at the wrong cameras. No, I mean, I'm looking at the right camera, but this is interesting. Let me just go on to... Let me just look at the notes in comparison. Interesting. So the S20 Ultra, right? Sorry, no, the Note 20 Ultra, right? Eve has the 108 megapixel sensor that your one has as well. Same, it's the exact same sensor that they've made one minor upgrade with the S22 Ultra, where instead of it being 26 millimeters wide, it's 23 millimeters wide, but it's got the same thing.
yeah.
But then the Note has a 12 megapixel periscope telephoto, but the S22 Ultra has a 10 megapixel periscope telephoto.
Yeah.
But it's a much larger sensor. Its focal length is f over 4.9, so high, like really good.
Students and stuff must wear masks.
Can you stop, Karen? And then it also has a second 70 millimeter telephoto with a lower focal range. So that must be why they can do nightography, because they take two photos with the telephoto, one at a
So
high.
can the S20 Ultra.
It doesn't have the cameras to do it that well. It doesn't have two telephotos to do that.
What?
Your one can take different photos, but your one just does it at different. Not manually.
This is taken with an S20 Ultra.
Yeah. You take it with a Note or an S22 and they'd look way better. It has two telephotos, Ethan. You know what that enables? Two photos at different graphic fidelities. That's with one photo at a graphic fidelity. If your one looks that good when it's like that, then imagine what the S22 would look like.
I
never said your phone is bad. Ethan, if you really think your phone's got a fighting chance to get the S22 Ultra, then you're dreaming. Don't you Euro-ing me, you piece of shit.
You're always.
You're right.
Anyway, I gotta go eat. I'll be back. Well, I'll be gone.
Now back in for the past 2 weeks. Like netball and basketball, today in confirmation we're dropping to college. On it, let's go live to Trip Stadium. Transcript till next Tuesday. be running up to.
Makes sense the way. Goddamn pass on them, but not tomorrow, next term.
Yeah.
But they've made the decision that you don't need to, but then they've decided that, well, actually, you know. It's better because by next term, the numbers should be lower.
Yeah. Logan, you're being really loud.
This has been a long time coming. Would be a mistake of the kind, eating a taste, putting it from the meaning. Playoff, after beating the Cleveland Cavaliers 116-108. The Knicks got up by 20 in the first quarter and never lost it. The Knicks the Barry Irving, so let the Knicks scoring 34 points despite passing the rubber down.
Mm.
Ron. No, the Napier, I think. Hmm. I thought of the silence. So you need to have a mask if you're going to retail shops and healthcare and old person's homes and on aeroplanes and in airports, but not at school. Right. So why not do it? Isn't that crazy, Ethan?
Pardon? No. What? Yeah, until next term you have to wear them.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Retail, medical, police stations, going to see pop, aeroplanes, airports, supermarkets, but not at school. Well, you could be sitting next to somebody for a whole hour.
Yeah.
There are a number of overseas examples where countries lifted all public health measures being lifted to bring back the normal, only to reintroduce weeks later when cases rose again.
Yeah.
David, thousands of cases and schools, but our government has removed the need for schools to wear them, use them, masks, in such individual schools. And then the education department has just put out a statement right now telling schools that they want everybody to have to wear them tomorrow. And they'll, but if you're saying orange and schools don't need to wear them, station, a court, an old person's home, a supermarket.
Doctors, maybe. Everybody should be okay, but most of the time you go to the doctor.
Aeroplanes, but not schools.
Yeah. Hello, madam. So,
Why would you not have it? It's either of all schools are wearing them, right? But they're saying that the outbreak is affecting different schools differently.
okay.
But it's schools in the last 10 days. Take masks off, and then you're going to have
Maybe.
They
do it. I need 20,000 each week.
And if we've got 50, again, kids in school seems like wearing them. Why not just leave them there? At least until we might just at 9,500 cases.
Yeah.
5,000 cases in schools in the last 10 days. And now you're taking it out. This is a Logan school. And they can see they've had no communication from the education department. And so didn't need to wear a mask. This is a message from the school. So Glenn, I'll read it to you because it's just a bit of a joke. So we get a message from the school. You'll be aware that the Minister of Education, blah, 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 blah. I wanted to give you an update. At Orange, face masks are no longer required at school. However, public health advises that masks continue to be strongly encouraged when indoors. Wearing a mask is a key health measure. Look, people going to school, like us, wear them. We also ask that your child continues to bring a mask to school every day. There may be times that we'll ask them to wear a mask too, for example, when we're having a complete indoors. If there are a high number of cases at school or in the community, we may ask that masks are worn in classroom for a time. Right? Then, if our college sticks a notice out saying that the Ministry of Education have said that masks must be worn tomorrow. I'm really confused. Do you need to wear them or not?
What airport, by the way?
All airports.
And in May. Why?
Well, I would have thought me sitting in an aeroplane.
Not effective from the airplane. Because not everybody flying on the airplane is COVID.
And Dan was saying that all of the air is circulated out within, is it even 20 minutes? The smell is a different thing. Ministry of Education have advised students and staff still need to wear masks till the end of term. Yeah? So they finally announced that. And then I just hope by another 2 weeks that our numbers will be lower and it'll be safe for next term. Because at the moment I just could feel myself getting worried about it.
Oh, yeah. Yep, well, they've been in contact on this one. Well, they've been in contact with them.
If you're a bit of information. I think I've been having their meetings on Zoom. But I think the meeting tomorrow will.
Why is the Switch hack thing low? these things, right? Why are they still $200?
Why would you buy it?
Well, considering it's still cheaper than buying like 4 Nintendo games, or 2 even, in New Zealand.
The coast guard of there, the club rooms,
Fire zone.
not using it by. Why not?
Well, they were doing their meetings via Zoom. So that's what they obviously are. But what's weird is I said to Mel, could she check that the waste bins are empty?
She's been ref.
Are you listening? Waste bins, waste.
That's not around Mel.
Paper bins. And she said, I'll do it after the meeting tonight. I don't know why his breath smells, David. I actually haven't smelled it.
What made it smell?
It does. It smells chemical.
Yes.
I called the vet for explaining the update today, and I think we'll get the vet for you. It's called me.
Yep. The diligent people that give animals that charge for the service.
Okay. The one of the trainers that I worked with that had that multiple events that he got, and he had all those breathing problems. Oh, it was all bent over. So when he went for the job interview, he wasn't, and by the time he got there, he was all stripped over. What's the point?
He's in hospital with him.
He's in hospital with COVID because he wouldn't have gone in if he hadn't have got COVID. But he's got so sick because he's got the condition. You buy a piece and you go and pick it up.
What are you talking about?
The cooking.
I can.
But the coffee place had put it for a bill of $60 earlier today. Was that not it?
Yeah, I bought it. Like that's when I bought it.
Espresso or something.
Yeah,
where did you go?
The shop that said espresso or whatever it's called. Asked a while ago and they said, "Oh, that's the place that I need to go to." I remember pointing it out to you. That one bun.
That's fine. Yeah. So that's where you win.
Bag of coffee beans there that you can give to give the person. He fucked up and charged me for two. I got in the car and drove off and had a look at my receipt. Just like, fuck's sake. But I joined with money back for that one. I said, no, I just have two. But now we've got two. Really big deal. The bag of things.
Oh. So why didn't you just get your money back with it?
Because I thought having two group head seals for $7 each. The group head seals are $7 each. And I'm trying to figure out why it's here.
And I think the thing that's already gone like before.
Yep.
Oh, okay. $60 or something. $14, David. The bill is $60.
I realised that. You know how I've been looking for fluff and anti-scale tablet, and I was using citric acid, and it smelled funny, and it smells gives it a funny smell. So I bought the descale tablet. I bought the flush tablets as well.
So, yeah, I bought two. Two is not 60.
Well, that's right, of course. And that's why I said it like that.
you seem to explain the cost as being $2, but the bill was $60. That's what I was trying to reflect.
I was trying to figure out why it was dearer, and I expected
Does the coffee look like it would be nice? We've got that little grinder.
I don't think it's even worth this out. How much you're going to grind it up? And the other one, I asked them how much for a grinder. Like, that's $3,300. So I'm trying to wonder. You seem so excited at what I purchased.
The person was asking me the other day, oh, they're a bit thicker. The other one, the tiny little clear thin one.
Well, that's whatever. You don't have any by plastics.
So,
Did there was a hole in that one?
and what?
It's the box that I picked up. Why would I pick that box up? It was the last box that I had there.
This here was $57.
About $25 each.
Son got given a box from her work. Last night, and it had that coffee in it, and she offered it to me.
Well, that's a very large bag of things.
And you reckon it would be too hard to grind?
Yeah, I reckon it will be worth the effort. They can probably pour it into the machine. He said, I'm really sorry about that. And he reached forward and I said, oh, no, I said, I think so, Jeff could have been. I didn't say, but you won't feed my machine. I just took them and walked off. If you don't want to give them to them, I'm sure I could give them to somebody.
So do you reckon our grinder won't grind the beans to the
I reckon it's slow and painful and trying to get it to the right grind.
What I'm saying, what I'm fascinated by is you're right, working out how much to grind that coffee up, the beans up to go into our thing. It is actually, because I just thought, well, you just grind it, but you've got to get it to the right grind so that it works in the machine properly.
A bit of a fat, and you'll use quite a few beans to get it right.
Yeah.
Then you've got to do quite a few beans of that one little grinder, get enough to make it properly.
Because it doesn't have a button on that machine that says espresso grind or anything.
Or like of only espresso.
No.
You don't read any instructions on the.
Oh, well, pretty nice.
Well, I thought $1,100 for $100. $5,500. call it group head.
The whip head is not cleaning of the grip of your topping.
You know when you put the that blind basket in?
You put it that.
Back flush in that, so you put it deep around that.
So you put the teaspoon of this.
You make it in there very weak.
Wow. You put a teaspoon of this into the blind one.
What? Yes, I'm pretty sure.
You know we make blind with this? What's this do?
Really, you mix that in with the water container.
Yeah.
You flush it through on the feed scale per unit. You need to do that every year or every 6 months, depending on how much heavy materials are in the water. You know, you don't do it. You build up a lining on the inside of, that CR material that you're talking about. You get all that, that white crusty stuff that builds up on the shower. Well, that builds up around the heating unit. And then the heating unit doesn't fit on the machine. Remember what I did with the when I did the certificates? Like that. I asked how much to service our machine. I asked you how much do you reckon they charge?
Crazy.
Try to stop kind of weird as well.
Pardon?
Kind of weird.
What?
The guy in the shop was kind of strange.
Yeah. Thank. Oh, well, good.
We were see?
Yeah, no more that. Fucking stuff,
The meeting must be at 7:30. Do you like the fancy sheets downstairs? What? What? When they can do it straight down there. I think that they were down there. House Bay. Do you know which one Torton Terrace is? Can I tell you where Torton Terrace is? Yeah. You know where I used to live on Connell Street? And if you go towards the sea, Connell Street was in 3 parts, right? And you go towards the sea, and there's that Connell Street Park. And then you went down deep, yeah, and the road's split, so you went down and back out. So when you get to so you got Connell Street, and you got Pinner Street, and then you've got Connell. Yeah, so that's the bit Ellis's, and then there was Connell Street, and then when you got to the end of Connell Street, and there's the sea, you could either go right, and you'd end up to the back of Manuana. If you went right, you went down. It was really big dip, and at the very end of the big dip, you got to Blackhouse Bay Road. Blackhouse Lake, sorry. There was like a little walkway through to the beach. But it always fascinated me because we knew people that were right at the off the road. And it was this really backwards little road that didn't have a park. And the road was like, this one went down, and then when it came back up. And it was just a really odd, like it felt like you were in. Oh, it will be. But it always felt to me like a bit like Hawaii. You know, that kind of. Homey. This has just happened. Made us from my house. 2 small cars come down the loop road from the terrace. One the right way and one the wrong way. The other swerved and just missed a neighbour's car and crashed into a big boulder at the top of the park. 17-year-old driver had taken his mother's car for the joyride, and there were 7 teenagers crammed in the car, none seriously hurt.
Another one crashed into the boulder.
Evidence of tins of alcohol and smoking could have so easily killed witness.
Deb, what? Look, decided I wanted to play the new Kirby game. Yeah, that's to be expected.
Why?
Switch emulation isn't quite on par with Wii U and emulation and such.
You forgot to mention the rabbit that mysteriously came up from under the counter for a little extension.
Roll that out.
It comes down and then this is
The members of the along, they bring along the other car.
just like going for a joyride. were the ones in the wrong. This is a guess.
You do know the Switch will only ever run this game at 30 FPS, right, Dad? I don't think there's a 60 FPS fix though. Logan. Logan! He's eating the car. Carby.
It's part of Shay's birthday present. She wanted her hair straightened. Can you imagine how much this is costing? I always just said when sell it for hairdressing with Shay, then he's 345. It is now 730. That's 3 3/4 hours. about crime, David. Are you listening? Show how Dad made lampshades and hanging basket macrame. And now there's a macrame workshop you can go to. For this here, which I reckon Mark will seriously, if you're in there for 4 hours, yeah, over that, probably about $300 at least, right? That's it? Yeah. She's straightened her hair, so it's dead straight. Yeah. I'm so envious of her curls, but it looks great. But she's basically gone into the hair salon and got this. Right? Yeah. And she said, I hope it lasts longer than the braids. Because I said, oh, that's even longer than braids. And she said, I hope it lasts longer than braids. I said, oh, how long should it last? And she said, we'll see, but they say 6 months. Now, you think about getting your hair cut, my hair cut, how much my hair grows. Think about it. I thought about it. Yeah. So my hair grows, say if it grows that much in 6 months. Is it going to grow curly, or do you think it's going to grow straight? Pardon? I think it grow straight. It's not wavy hair up here. I'll tell you that. It is short-sighted without looking through that next part.
The game isn't running terribly, Dad. The game isn't running terribly, all things considered. It's definitely playable, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
The Ultimate Edwards coming as a movie, David. As a new movie.
Are you playing it?
What does it look like?
What game is that?
It's Kirby. Yeah.
Over the next dog so hard all the time. Yeah. Well, they're on the South Island. On the camper van. And Matthew and Bet. So Murray must be, I would think, around or somebody else, but they just barking all day. Yeah.
I'm no speed.
I'm doing this thing. Coming to look at your skin like that. Yes, think of it as going to cheese with the Timberland next to
Don't make it. Oh, fuck, now the dogs are barking. Sorry for this. Get off. Not like that yesterday. I got to see that word because they printing on the way it's off, and then not with I've seen them with it. They are not well constructed devices.
So just she can't remember which one. Maybe no lemon. So she left us with a big picture. And just look around for the chick. Right. In New Zealand, is saying that no longer, still activating, no longer you need to show proof of vaccination on the 15th to fly in New Zealand. Isn't it?
In New Zealand are no longer in New Zealand are no longer in New Zealand are no longer going to what?
Should have is needed to travel through New Zealand. 1st of May, removing the no jab, no fly policy of vaccination. And 5th of April, bring back food and beverage services. Interesting. Yeah, why? Because in other places like G. So there'll be planes that don't, so they want to get ahead of the game, so they don't lose this.
Yeah.
She thinks it's this one. I've had she thinks it's
It's concealed the warranty rather? Weird off. Else is a fish and piper, which are different. That's a smeg, which I've seen it do plenty of times. I'll find a picture for you, okay? Like you don't fucking believe me for anything.
$89 for that. First old message was 2159. So why are we saying this shit?
Yeah, and they had all sorts of things.
So, yeah, I never wanted to explain where you could put that. And I was like, I don't know that this is going to be that easy. In terms of undercover slide, the only area that's sort of built out is the remains going side. You know, the beach side, you've got that narrative that goes holy. It's very clean. So that is all undercover. It's I just went down people to it. The seen it down there a couple of times. But they've just been out on the much area. These time. The thing there was a ramp to get onto the small deck and then around the corner. It would be a little bit more squish around the deck. I'm just thinking, would you be best to give it a bit more space to just get the
No, Logan. 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 Look. It's a screen there. Those guys just be freaked out. Oh,
You know,
Logan. Logan. What? No. No. Wait, what?
so you can bring it in the kitchen. And David was slow enough. But Bertrand said stay on the road. So it's really as soon as you drive the mark, put the fence up, and then when they leave, they just reverse that proper, let people go off, and then sort of push is even on the main degree, smaller decorating. So you can just for really you would actually be able to just get in the inner deep and cover that area. And then you put the graphic foods so you get around the area. The website is the dimensions for that text. So it depends on the size. I'm going down far right out for you to give you a rough idea of the get center. Might be a little bit. I'll take this man and I'll send it through to you. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Raining, you might want to get that outdoor area so able to be used because it'll be warm. Even if it's raining, it's going to be warm. You want to be able to go out there. But I'm not doing it anymore. Like a voltage increase in there, and then that you're not doing it with your day. And it's or something like that. Yeah, it wasn't in the bay, but I think it was chittering. Anybody else in the bay that does it, but I can ask around for you. What?
Oh, you got mods.
Yeah, just want a one bedroom.
What was that?
In the media outside as anybody. Studio or something like that. I don't know anything for a number of years, but you never know. It's just started to run into mine. It's like, yeah. Find out. We'll see if we can get anything together. Somebody, maybe a little bit, would come and settle them, but you got into sleep.
I'm gonna resort.
You know, it's lovely Insta.
Just compare. Is this compatible?
I'll never close. Well, I told you that that's what an issue is with these devices, and you get them with like string. They can happen. You have to point you. They're gonna be quite. Like speed, right? And we convinced Gordon Blakes going to go to a film shop.
How much time we need in your but do you need in your kitchen? I said, no, because then we need to move. Oh, yeah. Play mini games, open mini games, mini games, mini games. Who wants to play mini games? Who wants to play mini games?
Left off.
I even want to pay for the bill on the bacon. You're in on me. Oh, that's the other thing. Who wants mini games? It's not just one mini game.
Really, Nick?
He's still alive.
Why are you looking at Kirby?
I'm playing Kirby.
You are?
Yeah. Bruh. Remember? Home? My Switch isn't hacked. You can't hack it. My Switch is one of the unhackable ones. You have to solder it. Stop, James. Don't even think. Got that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, cool.
I just realized it's not the holidays. Tomorrow is.
Wait, were you thinking today was the last day? Oh, rip. One more day of pain, remember?
Spain without the S.
Some people eat snails. They must not like fast food.
Hey, James. New Zealand's going to Orange tomorrow.
I know.
Still have to wear a mask though.
Yes. Who are you and where were you? Where were you at 1 o'clock?
What?
Who were you and where were you at 1 o'clock?
Today?
Yeah, when they made the announcement of the announcement, they were probably going to bring the alert level down in that announcement.
I was at school.
Al?
Don't. No, stop.
Oh, you would put pain with it. It's alright.
It looks like the dog.
Yeah. It does look like the dog.
Yeah.
Okay, stop it. You're crossing the line. James, stop it. No. Hey, stop it. Ah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
No, you.
Die in a fucking fire, please. Die in a fucking fire, please. Die in a fucking fire, please. Die in a fucking fire, please.
You really tricked out that like that get back but you didn't put it through the stuff.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
Gaming is intense, but talkies are seriously intense.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
Gaming is intense, but talkies are seriously intense.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
What are you doing, Jim? Oh no,
Gaming
no.
is intense, but talkies are seriously intense.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
Gaming is intense, but talkies are seriously intense.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
Gaming is intense, but talkies are seriously intense.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people
In case you can suck a fucking cock, right? Fuck you.
Fuck the pump. Oh.
My job is to make college easier because students have a lot on their
It pisses me off. It's just if I'm in.
Mike Harper. And
That was intense. Talkies are seriously intense.
Industrial Society and Its Future by Theodore John Kaczynski.
Not what you sent me. I'm not laughing at that.
I'm laughing at something else as well. Oh no.
That was intense. Talkies are seriously intense.
Industrial Society and Its Future by Theodore John Kaczynski.
Gaming is intense, but talkies are seriously intense. Gaming is intense, but talkies are seriously intense. Gaming is intense, but talkies are seriously intense.
Okay, well, who made this?
will start to be. I haven't seen dogs that are like
Gaming is intense, but talkies are seriously intense.
What the fuck is this one?
Gaming is intense, but talkies are seriously intense.
What did you send?
Gaming is intense, but talkies are seriously intense.
Kentucky is seriously intense. Oh, more gasp.
That was intense. Talkies are seriously intense. Talkies. That was intense. Talkies are
I'm gonna go make
seriously
a tea. I'm gonna be. You know what? I'm taking you with me.
Screw you, you're coming with me. What have you done?
That was intense. Talkies are seriously intense.
Oh, I am now in the kitchen, James. Can you still hear me? What do you mean? Eh? What do you mean? Eh?
Fairly.
Really?
Sort of.
Sort.
These are the customers you've been looking for. And when you mark...
By the way, what's so wrong with Kirby games, James? What? How? James. How though? How? Wow, why? Why is Kirby's not there?
Kirby is Kirby. Kirby's a Nintendo character. What? Oh, he's got like it's called mouthful mode. It's just Kirby. I mean Kirby in Super Smash Bros. What? He's like nice.
Boys and girls, Logan. Logan, you scout.
so we could, I don't know, play Mario Party or something. Mario Party?
No.
What do you mean no?
Why not?
Why not?
That's, I think that's self-explanatory.
Oh shit, I can't play Mario Party unless I've got a Joy-Con. Motherfucker. Logan, are you getting off now so I can play VR or? Logan? You getting off so I can play VR now or what's happening?
Yeah.
Can't close Yuzu, James. Yeah. Get out of here. Yuzu. I quit you. Why aren't you quitting? End. James, I'm clicking end task and it's not working.
Stupid.
What do you mean stupid? Like, brother, it's gonna be all it's all sweaty.
Hello there! Today we'll be covering the download beats. When the progress bar fills...
Welcome to us. Click the circles.
Congratulations, you've installed the game. A few demo beat maps come built in and you can play through them all you like. Though if you ever want to play more beat maps, you'll need to create an account. For that, you first choose your username, email, and password. Keep in mind that you can only play on one account, so making multiple could lead to all of your accounts being removed. When that's done, your account will be registered and you'll be signed into OS, allowing you to connect to the game's network and experience all of its perks. Beatmap downloads can be found back on the website though. Locate listing in the Beatmaps drop-down to find a massive selection of songs to play along with. Search for anything you want and download one of the results by clicking on this button. Open the file with OS, or drag it into the game window to import it to your song's library. If bulk downloads are more your style though, you can also visit the Beatmap packs page. Each pack houses a good handful of beatmaps, so you can jump into the action without wasting time on individual downloads. Just visit the download page, extract those files anywhere, and import them all at once. So, with the game installed, an account created, and beatmaps downloaded, you should be fully set up for playing OS. Thanks for watching, good luck, and we'll see you next time.
What do you mean nah? There's like 90% of the songs on it. You're playing Osu, James.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the OS Academy. My name's Z-Trot, and today we'll be going over standard gameplay and how to customize your playstyle settings.
I think
now
it does.
that we have the game installed and we're ready to play, let's go over some of the basics. The main
Ethan, you're calling me a weeb, and yet you play Beat Saber.
Wait, Beat Saber? Wait, how's Beat Saber? Huh?
They're both rhythm games. Stupid.
It doesn't automatically mean that.
Neither does Osu.
It's just like 90% of the built-in songs are.
They are?
Yeah.
This is what I'm looking at.
You're just looking at the loading screen, you bitch.
I just clicked the install button.
Well, you're about to be shocked.
Most of the songs I have heard, I haven't been that way.
Google images of Osu.
Welcome to us.
Why do they call it Os?
Click the circles.
You see what you're installing, James?
Circles.
See, I told you. See, James, you are. That's permanent. It's now known.
Click the circles.
See what I'm talking about? The majority of the songs. I never installed. I've seen them being played. Just do Osu. Like, come on. You died. You're meant to do it with like a freaking pin. Have you just just immediately jump to a hard song, James? You're actually terrible at this.
But I'm clicking, it's not even doing anything.
Wait, click and hold, maybe. You need to click the number keys that associate with it as well, James. At least that's what I'm guessing. How to host it? It looks like there's Joseph the Black. I bet you he does. You have to click edit, don't you?
Z, X, and C.
Dude, how do you do it even? Huh?
Something.
You just spamming ZX and C. You're being a weeb, that's what's the problem. Just think that you're Joseph and you'll do embrace your inner Joseph and you'll win. Go, James. See, look, you're Huh? School Jones. Isn't it? Well.
The age we everything I think people see you next time. We happened in 2003.
I don't even understand what you're it's so weird.
Well,
this is you.
That's the weirdest game ever.
Oh,
yeah, it's a weeb game. What do you expect?
Tis the furries, shut up.
It's a weeb.
Yes, and the only anime I've ever physically seen is Pokemon.
There you go. He's all. I haven't even watched that.
You haven't seen or heard of Pokemon? Wow.
No, I played the game. I haven't freaking watched the show or whatever.
Well, we've.
I actually never actually finished one. I don't think I have.
It's English.
No, still, I don't think I've watched it. Honestly. Yes, you're Sorry, James. I never had. You know, I never had freaking Sky, right? I never had preview or whatever. Yep. Never. Sad. I just played good games. What do you mean? Well. Rose races Lindsay. That's hilarious. Throw beans in the shop. Adventure.
Lag can be the difference between.
I'm trying to wipe the sweat off the headset because my brother's just been playing Gorilla Tag in it.
There you go again. That's what he wants. That's where the wickets come, but this is a good strike.
Appeal, but umpire straight away signalled a wide. We'll get a better idea.
You want to play beat saves? Or V21, right? You don't have the full game? You don't have it on Steam?
There's a fielder there. There is a fielder there. Oh, just always.
Not on
That
Steam.
there for England. 50 comes up
Yeah, I did.
for Johnny
I
Bairstow.
was given it.
Now he's at the other side. Now has he got hold of that? Really well. He's sticking that off the back foot.
Give me your product key.
He's connected that all right. They're connecting everything today. My dear Kuldeep Yadav. There he goes again. Is this the moment? No, it isn't. Not for India. It is for England. Kuldeep still on him. Now England are targeting him. They go again. Long on him play again. Now is that a catch?
His monitor was going off.
Yeah, he gets hold of that. Pulls it away.
I don't know.
That, for a good while, the entirety of this corner of the screen here was all rain black and all weird. No, you see, right? Huh?
Thing.
Maybe not
very nice. No, perfect.
I've got a steel wall. It's not the screen, it's the GPU. What? Do you reckon the monitor's artifacting because of because of the monitor? That's not how artifacting works, yeah?
Everyone step to the left. Here we go. 1,
2,
3, 4.
let's go.
You still there, James? What are you doing? Playing more Osu, whatever? James? Joseph's gonna love hearing that tomorrow, James. You know that? Are you in Beat Saber yet, or? What are you doing?
1,
2,
3, 4.
let's go.
I didn't know just being on the cable 24/7 anyways. Just the closure is, why don't you just get an Oculus cable, dude?
2,
3,
let's
James,
go.
why don't you just buy an official Oculus cable? James. James! Why? It would give you length. Now give me a code. But you want me to give you a code because you're slow. Give you a code, James.
2,
You used to be able to, don't you? Then unadjust. Yeah, just undo. Or just lift. What you used to do in 70 Hertz? When did you play that? You never played at 70 Hertz. It was on... Yeah, that's what I was like when I was on your computer. The video was like, this is laggy, laggier than the Rift. Yeah. It is DJ4ZQ. Need a volume mix this bitch. Volume mixer. Turn down Beat Saber a bit. Okay, for you. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what song to play. I haven't installed any new ones since we last played together. These sabers can't touch the ground sometimes. You won't. Yeah. It might. It might just be bad. Well, welcome to my work and I'll see you in yours.
So I could be free of what it had to say. But I don't need a heart to tell
quite different.
there is something here. Waking up a part of me I haven't seen in years. Will you have some mercy and just let me walk away? 'Cause I can't
doesn't feel enough. So you gotta do advances.
So let me go.
Being in this has 6 red.
I won't let my feelings get the best of me. I prefer to stay where it is cold but free. 'Cause I have got experience to say it's dangerous. I would like to keep on being me and never us. So will you have some mercy and just let me walk away? 'Cause I can't take another broken heart or big mistake.
Touch the button.
So let me go. Let me go to the dark.
I love so many things. Please tell you the best one in the company is anti-money. You made me miss that. It does save us. Ah. He's still doing down the bottom. No, I just literally went down to the bottom of my list. No, he can't. What the? Some being faster. No, no, all that high up. Yeah. Well, the map actually has it in a certain way that it makes you move your arms weirdly. The actual dance maps are pretty funny. Pardon?
All the good girls go to hell.
I mean that's easy somehow.
All the good girls.
Everyone step to the left.
Yeah.
Set.
Just hitting the blocks right. Why is there an OBS overlay behind me? Is this a really cursed one? Is this one the cursed one? They found geometry dash.
Knock him out. Knock him out. Predator or prey. Predator or prey. Knock him out. Knock him out. Predator or prey. Predator or prey. Predator or prey. Predator or prey. Knock him out.
Is Just Dance on VR chat now? Yeah, Just Dance. We should go try it out. Why not? This is a I thought you burned the freaking base here. So you do have to time it a bit. That one is just... This spacing's weird. Survived.
Everyone's.
Hey. You got the ones that go up and down. You have to do the feet dances as well. Yeah, we're doing the Just Dance map.
Alo? Salut! Sunt eu, un haiduc și mereu iubirea mea primește fericirea. Alo? Alo? Sunt eu, Picasso, ți-am dat bip și sunt voinic, dar să știi, nu-ți cer nimic.
This is just blacked out. What is going on? Dude, my PC just died. What happened? I was just wearing it, right? PC just blacked out with no static. And then of course it took like 10 seconds and it just do it. It's dead now. And now it's back. So my PC dying. It's gone at James. Do you hear? My PC's dying. No, seriously, the screen's out. Oh no. Oh, that's not normal. James, I think the best is dead. What the frick is going on? James. The work is actually having a spasm dying. Yes. It's actually dying. These blue lines splashing all across the screen like artifacts and they're blacking out. I don't know. It's this is still working. Each of itself isn't. The eyes. What the frick is going on? James. 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 The heat. James, wait, just a sec. The heat is actually going out. But just a sec, mate. All across my screen has this black, this blue color, right? And the screen's just blacking out. Is this the end? Hang on, I'm putting the actual headset cable. We back? James, you there? I think it's sorted for the second. Yeah, but... What? No, James. No, just the headset. This is, I think, a bit more important than a full combo right now. What the fuck is going on? If you have a functional headset. Hello? I don't know how much better this we are now. If my headset goes out during this, it's... James! James, this could very well be the end of VR for me. This is. I don't know. No, it's not. Yeah, neither. Last time I played was with you. It's it. Can you just be with me for a sec so I can play some Beat Saber? Huh? James, I'm actually like. Oh, I'm just like that again, James. Ugh. No, we're back. That's weird, James. When it goes out, my audio stays.
I got it from my daddy. I feel nice. You look nice. 널 보자마자 나 어머나 땡잡았어. Don't think twice. 이미 게임 끝났어. You be my curry. I'll be your rice. My name is P.
This reminds me of freaking Jump Intermediate.
Where'd you get that body from? Where'd you get that body from? Where'd you get that body from?
I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy. I got it.
Hey, where'd you get that body from?
Yeah.
I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy.
Well, actually, I don't think I've even listened to the song in its entirety. Oh, I just took over.
I'm on fire, take you higher. 넌 한폭의 명작, 난 아낌없는 buyer.
Stephen T.
까고 말해봐요. I'll be your honey, never expire. 낮에는 잠만 자, 밤이 오면 상남자. 널 보자. wait a minute 지금부터 선수끼리 밤이 아까워 Turn up louder 불타오르는 아름다운 그대여 How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now?
Hey, where'd you get that body from? Where'd you get that body from? Where'd you get that body from?
I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy. I got it, got it.
Hey, where'd you get that body from?
I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy. I got it, got it.
Hey, where'd you get that body from?
I got it from my dad. Listen, my papa was a Superman. Hey, 그대로 봐도 what's a come on man. Hey, 신사 이길 거부하는 신사. 이 구역에 미친놈은 바로 man. Hey, I got it from my dad.
Oh. It's a cable, are you okay? Oh. Oh. Dude, people, what the fuck is up with you? What is going on? What do you mean? What's causing me pain? Fuck. That's it. Please?
It's pretty much unplayable at this point. The headset. Whenever I put it, when I'm wearing it, right? Blue bars across the screen, blacks out, back on. Blue bars, blacks out, back on. Yeah, it's probably the cable. Finally giving out. It's time. How much are replacement rift cables?
There's the wall.
Graphics card and it's not USB. Yeah, that's only that little part. What happened? What? Oh, it's good.
I just tried unplugging the cable and plugging it again. And it's solid now, so I think it's definitely a cable issue. This is sad. Like the headphones are fine though, so I don't know how that could be a cable issue. What do you think? The short person. No, it doesn't. Is it you? Then what's happening? I mean, actually, no, they don't. Audio comes over USB, video comes over HDMI. Yeah, it does. When I unplug HDMI, I still have audio. Not for the Rift, apparently. Oh, it's going off again. Please. Yeah. What do you mean? I'm trying to play VR and it's... I'm talking to James, okay? Do you have anything else in mind that you want to play, James? Do you have anything else in mind that you want to play on desktop? I can't play VR.
Hush, my dear, it's been a difficult year. Terrorists don't prey on innocent victims. Trust me, darling. Trust me, darling. It's been a loveless year. I'm a man of three fears: integrity, faith.
Yeah, why is that such a problem? Why is science such a problem these days?
Look me in the eyes. Tell me what you see. Perfect paradise. Tearing at the seams. I wish I could escape.
Oh, what can we do?
I don't wanna fake. Wish I could erase it. Make you happily, but I'm a bad liar.
What controls go?
You do have a good
Play again.
school. Are you through? Why did you say it?
It's not plugged in. It's not plugged in anymore.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do, Jim? Wait, James. James. Jim. You here, James?
You're right there.